I want to talk about buying a home, that option period in the beginning. Once you go under contract in the state of Texas, you're allowed to ask for what's called a termination option period, which allows you to terminate for any reason during that allocated period. Usually it's about 7 to 10 days, maybe 14 days. It may be a little less depending on your situation. But during that period, you're going to be able to do all of your due diligence to decide, do I really want to purchase this home? Or I also call this our buyer's cold feet. If you get cold feet, you can back out in that termination option period, and you're going to protect your earnest money and get your earnest money back. Now in the state of Texas, we're going to write a check at closing to pay for that that termination option period, to be able to back out. And usually on a first-time home buyer price point, it's about $150. It could go up depending on the price point of the home and depending on how long of a period we need. So just keep that in mind. But during that termination option period, we want to do things like inspect the home. And that inspector may decide or may call out, that causes us to decide to have maybe an AC technician come out, or a roofer get on the roof, or a foundation specialist come out and look. So your inspection can trigger other inspections. If it's on a septic, we're going to want the septic inspected. If it's on a well, we're going to want the well checked out. We're going to pull the reports from when the inspection was put in originally. We're going to pull the report on when the well was dug. How deep did the well go? We need to understand all of those. But beyond that due diligence, we want to verify, is it in the right school district that you're wanting your kid to go to? We want to look at commute times, right? If you're buying outside of Austin but going to be working in downtown Austin, I'm going to want you to do that drive and make sure you can handle that commute. Even if you're only going to work once a week in the office, it's important to understand that commute. I also want my buyers to go look at the home. You know, we may have viewed the home on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock. Well, that community will look really different on a Wednesday at 8 o'clock at night, or a Saturday or a Sunday afternoon. It gets much busier. Are you going to be able to handle the busyness and the families around? Hopefully that's a benefit to you. But some people who maybe lived on land and are now moving to a community don't realize how busy those communities get. So that kind of due diligence. Other due diligence, making sure you understand the property tax situation on the home, the HOA fees involved. What do the HOA fees include? What are the amenities? You may have had time to figure all that out before you wrote the offer, but sometimes you don't, and you want to figure it out in your due diligence period. Another big item for your due diligence period is to get a homeowner's insurance quote on the home you want to purchase. It's really important to understand how much is my insurance going to cost, because it can really vary based on a lot of factors. Is the home newer or older? Is the roof newer or older? Has the home had claims on it in the past? And maybe those claims weren't disclosed to us. And so we need to uncover and figure that out. We just want to go in. Usually I'll advise my buyers on what I think the homeowner's insurance rate should be. And we don't want surprises at the end. We want to know in that option period, what is my homeowner's insurance quote going to cost me, and make sure it's in alignment with what my payment expectation is for this home. Beyond that, due diligence can be maybe I want to put in a pool, and researching, can I actually get a pool put in at this house? Those kind of things. So the best thing to do is partner with your agent, have them help you work through that. But a termination option period is essential to peace of mind in your homeownership journey.